Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's session, we will be learning about how to use sep in Python. Sep, in other terms, we call it as separator. Separator is just like when you want to divide multiple values in a single statement of print, then we use separators. It is if at all, if you have not put anything inside the separator by default, it will be like a single white space between the past item. Now, with the help of various examples, we will be learning about how to use separator, how to customize the separator depending upon our needs. So first thing first, we will be writing a simple print statement to see how a separator is being assigned if I have not given any separate values associated to it. Now in this, I have not used the sep function. So whenever I'm using a sep means I want to use my own separators. When I have not used it, the system will allocate its by default allocation. Now, if I'll run this program, so if you will see, there is one single white space between the values like hello, R, space, U. Now, let us customize the separator with the help of hyphen. So we can do that like print apple, comma, banana, comma, cherry, comma, separator we'll use and hyphen. So once I'll run this program, so you will be getting an output as apple, banana, and cherry. Now this one is for the values which we have associated. Now let us try the same method with the simple alphabetical character. So we have capital G, we have capital F, we have capital G again. Now, once I have not applied anything in that, output will come by default GFG. Now, in this, basically, if at all I have applied a empty separator, now what will happen? Now, when I've applied an empty separator, the system which was allocating a little spacing between the two, it will avoid that one and all the words will become, means all the alphabeticals will be combined. Same way, if I want to customize my separator with the help of at the rate, so I will be using the same method. For example, G, comma F, comma G again, comma sep is equals to quotations at the rate. So once I'll run this one, it will be giving me the output G at the rate. So wherever the separator is being attached, it is being replaced with at the rate. F at the rate G value of it. Now, basically, where does the separator is being used in? So separators are being used for formatting dates and other things. So for example, print, we have a date like 23, comma 06, comma 2026. So we'll be using a separator is equals to quotations. Now when I'm using the backslash in the separator, what will happen? The format output will be coming as 23/0/2026. Now same thing, if at all, we want to use it in the form of colons. So same thing we can replace, same program, let us take the same format. So instead of backslash, we will be using colon. Okay, so you can use whatever the format you want, whatever the things you want according to your requirement. Now, we have used slashes, we have used colon. You can practice these things with the various formatting styles as well. Now, in this, if you will see, directly in the print statement, I have given the value, I have given the separator, and I've executed the program. Now, instead of giving the value directly, let us try with the variable. So, variable values day is 25, month is equals to 12, year is equals to 2026. Now, I want to separate it with the slashes. So, I'll write print day, month, year, and then I'll use separator is equals to colon. I'll use slashes. Okay. Now, same format. Instead of having a data, giving the data directly, we are trying to use the variables which will be holding my data value. So basically, whenever you will be working with the bigger programs, you will be having a different set of variable which will be holding the values, and accordingly you will be executing the programs according to your requirement. Now, creating a CSV output using a separator comma. So basically what happens whenever you will be loading a CSV file in your Colab or any other places, there will be a certain format which it will be following to display your outputs. So how does it work? So we will be seeing the output like that. Now, for example, there is a detail of a person, like the person name is John. His age is 30. He is a developer. Means there is an HR who is keeping a details of a person who have joined the firm. So we have a John who is 30 years old who is a developer as a profile. Now I want to see the output in the form of a CSV. So for that I'll be using comma for that. Now John 30 developer. Now whenever you are going to work with a Python, you are readily going to use a separator which is very important, that is backslash n. Now, this means that every value which you will be want to print, it will be allocated a brand new line. Now, we will be seeing how does it work. Print coding is fun, comma, separator is equals to, now let us see. So output, as you can see, coding is fun. What I have done, I have given a backslash n. It means that each item which we will be allocated to the brand new line. So coding came, then fun came. So this way, whenever you have a larger set of a data and you want to execute the data according to the new line, so you can use this one. So while you will be working in the Python for any of the applications, you are going to use this backslash n a lot of time. So please understand this one. Try to execute this program again and again with the different output so that you will be getting confidence in it. Now list unpacking with separators. Now list is a set of a data being stored in a square bracket. For example, let's have a same data what we were using readily from the start: apple, banana, and cherry. Now in this, it's a very easy way to use it. Now list is like a set of a data which are been enclosed in a square bracket. Now to access that data, have a unpacking operator. Unpacking operator is called, we will be using star. Who you want to unpack? I want to unpack the list. Means whatever the variable name you will be using to assign the value of a list, you can write it over there. How you want to check it? Separator is equals to quotations, comma. Now, when you will be executing this, you will be getting a data into the simple format, not in the list format. Understand that whenever you are using a list, there will be a square bracket. Whenever you will be you will be unpacking the data, it will come in a simple format of yours. Now, formatting file path, you can change the separator based on your operating system to format the file structure dynamically. Means whenever you will be accessing any of the data inside the folders of yours or in the you have a certain path, how does a path can be defined, how does it make sense for you to go back to the location and understand the data working of it. We will be understanding how to create that path. So first of all, there will be a variable name called as a folder, which will be consisting of a user detail. Then we have subfolder, which will be consisting of admin detail, and then there will be a one file is equals to for document dot pdf. Then we'll print folder, subfolder, then file, then we'll write separator is equals to. So basically, whenever you will be using a path inside the system, you use slashes. Okay. Now, once I'll run this one, it will come and output as user admin document dot pdf. So it will be showing you the output in the form of a path. Whenever you want to access any file of your system, you will be trying to access its path, so you will be getting the output like that. Last but not the least, formatting a telephone number. So telephone number means, for example, they will be having a 10 digits in that. So how does you can do the formatting of that thing we will be learning. So you already know whenever you're going to be checking any data of the phone number, it will be consisting of the location from where it is calling. It will be having its code associated to it. We will be taking a very simple example to showcase how the formatting of the phone number can be done. So we will be taking the data as 1, comma 800, 555, comma 0199. There you go. Now, very famous use of the separator always comes with the end statement. It's a very important thing because you are going to use it very excessively whenever you are going to work inside the Python. So let us check that one. Print design code test deploy separators and then ending with the new line kind of format. Now, I don't want it in this format. I just want to see how only I want it in the form of dot. So whenever you will be ending the line, you don't want it to go to the new line. It will be just ending the values with the dot of it. So in that case, you can use the separator and the end values along with each other so that you will be able to understand how does it works and what is the uses of one another. Now this was all about how to use the sep functions in Python. I hope you have understood the things. I hope you have gone through the topic one by one. Just try to execute these things in your file as well. Check out whatever the doubts you are having. If you have anything else, if you want to know from me, just come and write it in the comment section so that I can make a video associated to it. Till this time, let us meet in the next video and we will be learning more about how to use Python.